The Montauk Project. In the dense woods of Long Island, hidden behind barbed wire and abandoned watchtowers, lies a place where time allegedly bent. Mines were broken, and children vanished. Some say it was just a military base. Others say it was something far more sinister. This is the story of the Montauk Project, one of the most bizarre, disturbing, and controversial conspiracy theories in American history. Welcome to Dark Chapter. The Montauk Air Force Station, also known as Camp Hero, was a decommissioned military base located at the very tip of Long Island, New York. Built during World War II, its primary purpose was coastal defense and radar surveillance. But when the base was shut down in the 1960s, that's when the real story supposedly began. Locals reported strange activity long after the military had left: glowing lights in the sky, unmarked trucks, strange hums underground, and even people going missing near the fence perimeter. Rumors swirled that something was still happening behind those crumbling walls. And then came the man who cracked the silence. In the early 1980s, a man named Preston B. Nichols came forward claiming he had recovered repressed memories of working on top-secret experiments beneath Camp Hero. He published a book titled The Montauk Project: Experiments in Time, co-authored with Peter Moon. The contents? Absolutely wild. Nichols claimed that he had been part of a secret government program run by the U.S. military and intelligence agencies focused on mind control, psychic training, teleportation, time travel, and even contact with extraterrestrials. He described massive underground labs beneath the base, housing equipment more advanced than anything known to science, and he wasn't alone in his claims. Nichols claimed that many of the Montauk experiments were an extension of Project MK-Ultra, the real CIA mind control program that began in the 1950s. According to Nichols, the Montauk team worked on breaking the human mind, testing ways to erase memories, implant thoughts, and program people like machines. Subjects were allegedly abducted, some even purchased off the street and experimented on without consent. Many were children, chosen for their heightened sensitivity and psychic potential. One of the most disturbing parts? Nichols said he saw kids being trained to use telepathy, and that some never returned from these experiments. Perhaps the most iconic symbol of the Montauk Project was the Montauk Chair, a bizarre device said to amplify a person's psychic abilities using electromagnetic waves and unknown technology. Nichols claimed the chair allowed test subjects to manifest objects with their thoughts, open portals, and eventually travel through time. That's right. They said Montauk was experimenting with time tunnels. One subject, known only as Duncan Cameron, allegedly had the power to project images into reality using the chair. His abilities grew so strong that he could open interdimensional portals, sending people and objects to unknown times and places. And then came the Montauk Monster. Nichols said the program spiraled out of control. During one experiment in August 1983, Duncan Cameron, while hooked up to the chair, lost control. He supposedly manifested a monstrous creature from his subconscious, a nightmare beast that ripped through the underground facility. Panic spread. Staff evacuated. Systems failed. Nichols says the only way to stop it was to shut down all power to the base, collapsing the time tunnels and destroying the monster. After that, the Montauk Project was officially terminated, but no records were ever released. No investigations followed. Just silence. The U.S. government has never officially acknowledged that any Montauk experiments took place. Camp Hero was later opened to the public as a state park, though many areas, especially underground, remain off-limits to this day. Despite this, multiple whistleblowers, researchers, and conspiracy theorists continue to claim that the Montauk Project was real and dangerous. So what's the truth? Let's break down the main possibilities. It was all a hoax. Some believe Nichols was either mentally unstable or fabricating the story for attention and book sales. It was a real experiment, exaggerated over time. MK Ultra, Project Stargate, and other declassified ops show that the U.S. government really did experiment with mind control and psychic phenomena. Could Montauk have been an underground extension? It's still happening. Some believe the Montauk Project never stopped. It just went deeper underground. Or perhaps moved somewhere else entirely. If parts of this sound familiar, that's because they are. The hit Netflix show Stranger Things was originally titled Montauk and was directly inspired by these conspiracy theories. The show's Hawkins Lab, Eleven's psychic powers, and even the idea of the upside down are based on Montauk's supposed experiments. Fiction? Maybe. But many say truth hides behind the veil of entertainment. So, what really happened at Montauk? Were children truly taken underground to become psychic soldiers? Was time travel ever achieved? And if so, where did they go? And why? Have so many whistleblowers told eerily similar stories? Whether you believe it or not, the Montauk Project has become a part of modern myth, a cautionary tale about what happens when science goes unchecked. And secrecy becomes a weapon, and perhaps, just perhaps, not all of it is fiction. Narrator, intense, curious tone. What do you think? Was the Montauk Project real, a lie, or something in between? Drop your theory in the comments, and if you want more real conspiracies, buried secrets, and dark chapters in history, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell. We dive deep into what the world forgets, or wants to forget. This is Dark Chapter.